What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I'm back with another video. I got a very crazy story today, man. I mean, this is even more of a reason not to get a Nintendo Switch 2. And if you already have a Nintendo Switch 2, then watch out. You better watch out because this might happen to you. Here we go.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
I'm here on NintendoLive.com and it says Pokemon fan loses 20 years worth of data after performing Switch 2 transfer. Right, so he was transferring his data from his old Switch to the new one, and this happened. Wow. Okay, so let's read. It says a Pokemon fan has reportedly lost 20 years worth of data from the long-running game series after performing a system transfer from the original Switch to the Nintendo Switch 2. In the now deleted Reddit post, thanks IGN, user.otaku26 states that their save file had Pokemon brought over from previous generations, going all the way back to the Game Boy Advance. So this guy had Pokemon data all the way from the Game Boy Advance. This is like in the 90s. In the 90s, bro. They said that the transfer went fine with every other Pokemon game retaining their respective saves, but the file from Pokemon Scarlet had disappeared. It says, I just got a Switch 2, did the startup and initial data transfer with no issues. My Scarlet save files is now gone. By the way, Pokemon Scarlet is a Pokemon game from the original Switch. It's like previous generation. Said it loads straight into the language selection and created a character screen. No data on my OLED. Just all gone. Wow. And it says there was no error in data transfer at all. It went fine. All my other Pokemon data is still there, but not Scarlet. I had Mons from my original Game Boy Advance up to current on there. Literally 20 years worth of data. There's nothing I can do. I don't even know if I want to play anymore. Honestly, I would be discouraged too. I would I think I would sell my Nintendo Switch 2. I think I will sell that shit after that experience. He then goes on to say, it says, the fact that you didn't transfer all your important Pokemon to home first is on you. No, wait, hold on. This is not him speaking. This is NGL. Alternative is used for Pokemon Home. So the fact that you didn't transfer all your important Pokemon to home first is on you. We've known that this is the only way to preserve your Pokemon for sure in this kind of circumstance, or if your old Switch broke, otherwise they'd be gone forever. I have done it just to be safe, if nothing else, since it's so obvious and easy to transfer them back if something was to go wrong. So, wow. So others, however, have been a bit more emphatic, with Garachi Grease stating that tears were shed when the same thing happened to them. So this has happened to multiple people already. This is being reported mainly on Reddit. The Reddit post was deleted. Just it's not known exactly what happened with the save file in this state. This writer booted up their own copy of Scarlet on the Switch 2 and picked up right where they left off. But it seems the Fate did not have the same plan for that Otaku 26. Okay. So what do I have to say about this? Here's what I think. I think this was, if it was not intentional from Nintendo, I think this is just part of the Nintendo bricking system, or part of the Nintendo system where it only allows you to play games of the current generation. If the game was not built for the Nintendo Switch 2, it's either unplayable or something like this would happen. Because you have to remember that Nintendo, the reason why some people are getting their consoles bricked or banned is because they tried some, I don't know, some old chip, right? Some old cartridge. They put the cartridge in, and what happened? They couldn't play it, or some nonsense happened, right? And you also got to remember, Nintendo wants you to spend money. They want you to spend money on whatever it is that they're selling, whatever games they're selling on the Switch 2. They don't want you to bring the old stuff over. That's why they're what is it? They're bringing some old third party games into the Switch. You can replay them, but you're gonna have to pay for them again. I think that this could be intentional by Nintendo. I mean, you've already heard what's been happening. People getting their consoles banned and bricked. The game key card is bullcrap. Nintendo's battery swelling. I talked about that too. There's a lot of issues with the Nintendo Switch. It's like they really want to have a complete dictatorship over your console to prevent you from playing any old games. If you try to install something that is incompatible to your Switch, this is going to happen. And this is why PC gaming wins. And let me tell you, I mean, I've been playing. I have what, Pokemon Stadium. I have Pokemon Stadium on my laptop. I downloaded the emulator and I started playing, just old Nintendo 64 games. You see, Nintendo, they are not preserving games. They're not giving you an option to play old games. Like if you want to play the old Game Boy game or the old Nintendo DS games, they're not giving you an option to play those games. The way that they see it, no, you got to play whatever we have now, that's what you're going to play. Whatever we have now, that's what you got to spend your money on. Don't try to go back into the past, to the GameCube or whatever. No, you're going to play what we have now. I think that's Nintendo's mentality. It's crazy, right? That's Nintendo's mentality. It's crazy. And so this guy thought that he could transfer, his 20 years worth of Pokemon data over to the new console. And little did he know, as we are moving into the digital age, a lot of these consoles, and this is also happening, in other industries, like, with governments, they want to have control over your devices. They want to keep tracking you. If they see I mean, I don't, put your tinfoil hats on. I'm about to go into a whole conspiracy theory here, but in the next few in the coming years, corporations, they're going to be changing, and they want more dictatorship over over what you buy. In this case, a lot of gaming companies, like even PlayStation and Xbox, they're not preserving old games. Old games, they don't want you to go back in time. And that's why this happened. And I think that the Nintendo Switch console was programmed in such a way that if you try to install anything else that's like unfamiliar, it will get deleted or something's going to happen. Some people's consoles get, they start malfunctioning, or they will shut down. So, yeah, man. I feel bad for this kid. But this is the future. This is the future that we're heading into. So, let this be a lesson learned, my friend. I suggest that this kid, Otaku26, what's his name? His username, Otaku26, whatever his name is. Become a PC gamer. Buy a Steam Deck. Buy the Xbox ROG Ally. Buy the Aya Neo. Buy the Asus ROG 7. One of these new handheld PC. Just buy the Steam Deck and get it over with. You'll be able to download emulators, simulators, right? You can get a Nintendo DS emulator there, 64, GameCube emulator, all that shit. And then you won't have to worry about none of this stuff, bro. And I'm going to leave it there. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.